selected, Grant.
You know, BA fans sometimes can get pretty emotional on draft night, but they took it to a whole other level when Nba was selected.
Now look at the opening contest. That includes the fans, but even more so the players.
Well, there's nothing like a season opening contest. Yeah, both teams would love to kick things off with a big win, so expect to see them giving their all on the floor here tonight.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Jordan against Mitchell. Toronto the rebound. Barnes and Anunoby for three, and he buries his first look.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Here's Mitchell. That one a little long. Toronto has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Jordan. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Good work from Barnes in the screen and roll, just keeping things simple on offense.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Achua against Allen. Here's Okoro. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And there's a 3-second violation. The Raptors making a switch here. Young's checked in. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Osman comes in for Okoro. Karis LeVert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Rubio is subbed in for Darius Garland. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Yeah, they've done quality work on the offensive glass.
LeVert outside. Rubio against Van Vliet. Outside Rubio. Shot clock at 6. Outside for LeVert, looking to end the run. Toronto grabs the miss. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jordan. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Raptors foul.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto.
14 foul.
The Cavs trailing.
Raptors.
Outside Rubio. 15 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Osman. Shoots over Anunoby. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. That one is off. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Raptors.
29. The Cavaliers.
With some changes. Achua's checked in for Boucher. Porter Jr. comes in for Anunoby. And Jordan subbed in for Trent. Allen finds Mitchell. Here's Okoro. He's guarded by Porter. Three-pointer. Mitchell misses.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, BA. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position. Van Vliet against Garland. Mobley. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Young, he's checked in for Siakam. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Rubio's checked in for Darius Garland. Free throw no good for Mobley. And Darius Garland has proven he's a franchise player, Grant. And the upside is still there for him.
Oh, wow. He could be one of the best guards in the league when he hits his prime. He gives you everything you want from a point guard. This team was patient with him, and it paid off. Man, the defender really went after him.
That one's off.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. The three from Mitchell. That shot off the mark. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Working for high percentage looks, trying to chip away at this deficit here. And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Over Achua. Allen can't get it to go.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Jordan. The rebound by Allen.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mitchell. And that one good. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Any given night, Donovan Mitchell can put this team on his back at the offensive end. What a performance.
And that concludes the first half.
It's the score. Your Raptors 44. The Cavaliers 36.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Teams deciding to change it up. Here's Garland. And in this era, we see some stars asking out, saying we don't have enough to win. Smitty, that's not the old school approach, is it?
It's not, B.A., but what I would tell you now was totally different than the past. It's the length of contract. You have players now and teams have the option after 1, 2, or 3 years, so it definitely will be a lot of movement. Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Otto Porter is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's MP, and it's Benton in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. Gets another look. And it's good on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And the basket by Rubio.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
From deep, Jordan. Basket is good.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their
Fantastic win tonight, MP.
Thanks, John.
What was your...
You know, John, there was a lot of noise this offseason about whether I was the right pick.
There were a lot of media outlets in the preseason that made a big deal about...
Yeah, John, you know, I felt that support tonight. Okay, that's it. All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey.
So what you say to?
MP, come on in.
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the Stars.
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, only go.
We're in Salt Lake City for NBA All-Star, where all weekend long I've been chatting with NBA players, checking out events, and my favorite part of the weekend was meeting you, the fans. Welcome to Salt Lake City.
Now here's Giddy.
Josh, welcome to NBA 2K TV.
Congratulations on being here in Utah.
It's exciting being at NBA All-Star Weekend for the Rising Star game. Hope this ups my 2K rating. You know, in 2K, you need to be able to, shoot the ball.
And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front court and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No.
Substitutions. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Harris comes in for Johnson. And Thomas subbed in for Bridges. A new group in now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Purdy. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. Anunoby, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Jordan subbed in for Trent, setting the floor for the Raptors. You got Young. Jordan is out there with Fred VanVleet. And then there's Precious Achua. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. 6-point game. Here's Thomas. The shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got 8 points. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. VanVleet kicks to Jordan. Inside, here's Achua. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. He gets it in there. Nets have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Outside Thomas. Poked away and stolen by Jordan. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but he won a college championship and had nothing left to prove.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Curry's checked in for the Nets. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Fred VanVleet.
Cameron Thomas. At the line, one shot.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Now here's Jordan. His last outing, he had 8 points. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's on Ben Simmons. The Raptors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Passes it to Claxton. Curry on the wing. Clock at 6. Out to Harris. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. Doesn't go that time. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Raptors lead by 5. Live from Brooklyn, New York.
21. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next youth.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Bridges out there with Curry. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Harris. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Harris has got his first basket of the night.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And they pick up 2. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. The pass to Claxton. At the top of the key, Bridges. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
35. The Raptors. 43.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Trent passes to Jordan. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. So for Toronto right now, the forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Jordan is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Pirtle in at the center. Dinwiddie against Jordan. 5 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Claxton, covered by Barnes. Claxton with the bucket.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Jordan. Rebounded by the Nets. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Here's Jordan. The shot missing. Simmons with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 13. No one near Curry as he lets it go. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game. Bridges against Jordan. Looking to get it going. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
Outside, Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Simmons. Then for the Raptors, Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Achua. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Otto Porter Jr. Pass to Thomas. From 13, Anunoby sends it back. Pass to VanVleet. The shot from the low post is good. VanVleet's got 12 in the game.
Once Fred VanVleet sees a few go down, this guy understands it's my night. I'm going to keep cooking.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the fourth.
The Raptors, 54.
And